things we have to look at. Not talk of other institutions. And because of fear for myself, I won't mention them. Yes, I mean, we have to be very frank here. However, beyond the general statement, let me not be specific. I know it will take even constitutional amendment to have my suggestion that parties with minimum of 5 members National Assembly should nominate people to manage to manage INEC. I know that will not be too easy, but it can be done if you are serious about it. Besides that, thank you. I'm not a chief.
Sorry. Hang on. Anthony, I don't think I got your message. My voice is loud, right? Then, do we have any issue as well? Right. Let me know what you mean, by the way. So I saw the comment and I'm like, what are you talking about? My voice, my voice is clear, loud. That's the most important thing, isn't it? So, Aregbe Baba Kabiru, who sort of like passively said he himself had benefited from the election shenanigans, right? That is the simplest way of saying, well, I have benefited from electoral crime too, electoral fraud too. So you know how they do their elections in Nigeria. The reason why it is a complete waste of time for anybody who want to naively, like out of naivety, right, think to go and join their politics without understanding the following I'm going to tell you. The reason why I said the system they put together, INEC, all of them as corrupt as you have seen them, right? And this is the laws that sustain them and all of that, they are all intentional. Nothing happening in Nigeria is by accident or by providence, but no. All of it by design. And that is why they will tell you that if you are saying Nigeria is not working, Nigeria is working for some people. Do you understand what that means, right? Yeah, they will say Nigeria is working for some people. Now you know why you say Nigeria is not working for, because the sense of generality or general well-being has been so eroded by these greedy criminals, by the way, over the years. So individualism, which breeds this self-centeredness as well, right, has become the second or probably the first nature of so many. Some yearn to actually get to that stage too, but you can't jump into it. How? The corrupt system that everybody is saying, corrupt, like, is intentional. Aregbe Mugbo was talking about the judiciary after the shenanigans of election and all of that. So that somebody spoke about law and order. So law and order means even if the criminal politicians want to sabotage a system where you have credible law enforcers, law and order, the judiciary, they could be tamed, obviously. But since the judiciary has been compromised as well, the moment the Nigerian politicians realized that a judge in Nigeria can remove a governor, can remove anybody. And that moment, you know what they did? They started sending and pushing their family members, their wives, their children. They started pushing them to law schools and all of that. Accelerated their promotion, graduate and all of that, right? Boom. They were fixing their own wives, girlfriends, children. They are fixing them as judges. And over time, some of them have become high court judges, state high court, Federal High Court, this court, that court, everywhere, delivering ridiculous injunctions for different camps, political camps, who have now modeled the entire system together that it has become where anything goes. But listen to this. Like I said, it's all by design. The way they conduct their elections in Nigeria. You see, those of you who are like registering online and the rest of that, trying to get voters card and all that, you are like the original that validate the fake. Do you understand? So you are the original that they will use to cover the fake. They will use to legitimize their fake. So if INEC comes out and say, oh yeah, we now have 120 million voters, you can go to bed with confidence that 60 million out of that 120 million is fake, non-existing voters, strategically distributed, systemically fixed at different polling units, polling wards all over the country. And this same data, a copy is, these criminal politicians, they have a copy of this very important data provided and given to them by INEC. So why the rest of you are trying to probably go legit, sharing your ideas, your beautiful visions, and the rest of that, and you are wondering that, so the buying started from there. And that is why they will confidently tell you, it is not about you voting. You are not the one that matters. They say voters are the most important in a democracy. No. In Nigeria's kind of democracy, right? Counters are the most important. Those who will announce your votes, those that would, because they are the ones, they are the only ones that are allowed by law to declare winners. And that is why they could declare anyone that gets to them first. And what you later call popular opinion, popular vote. Serious. That's not how it works. Then afterward, the ones in power who have access to public fund, after settling with INEC, so they also need to at least pretend that they want to have an election, Abi. So then they will call those who are market men and women. That's why you see them fight over markets. Because to them, they could intimidate market women, traders, to do the bidding of a particular political party, whether they want it or not. They have to. And they go to the transporters, the transport unions. So, same offer. And they go to the student union. Then they go to your religious leaders, the mosque, the church, even the traditionalists. Then, afterward, they come to the ordinary people, the ones they could give 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 4 yard of Ankara, and what have you, that will just get them to help come out. Because you need to come out. You need to queue. Like we are voting. We are voting. They need to take pictures that you are voting. An election is taking place. So you may then later come back and be like, that's not the person we voted for. Sure, you get. It doesn't matter anymore. You have participated in the process enough that all your actions will validate everything they are doing behind. Now, if you now feel cheated and you decided that, no, this is not right, this is absolute nonsense, I'm going to go to court. You will meet their wives, their children, their friends, their club members, you will see all of them there who are already compromised. That's you already know, right? So, where else are you going to take it to afterward? You will take it to God, and they will tell you to wait for another time and see if you can try it again. And this is how the system goes on and on and on. And the moment the power paradigm shifts among them up there, same way the system is divided. If they can, in group, right? If they can hijack part of this corrupt system for themselves, they could kind of like overrun one another. Or it is a complete like fear when they understand that somebody else is in control of it all. It's like, even if the people comes out, he's the guy who is going to set the rules. He's the one who is going to appoint all of these guys. Do you get that now? Like, they understand what that means. As much as people are telling you that if the people comes out, if the people means it, if they this and that, there is no way they will get away with any riggings. You have no idea what you're talking about. You get a double. I'm not a prophet. For instances like this, in the past, even now, helps me to understand, even like project what is going to happen. And I'm mostly right. Like mostly right. Right? So that's for the opposition on this side who are asking for electoral reform, clinical reform, and all of that. And Tifnumbu and while Tifnumbu and his gangs are like, ignore them now, so they could cry and the rest. But time shall tell. Put it that way. Here is another thing. Nigerians have been experiencing a strange scarcity of cooking gas last week and the week prior to that. We were kind of like discussing the PENGASSAN and Dangote's face-off when Dangote packed over 800 of his own trained refinery staff to protect his refinery from internal sabotage, according to his company's statements. That's why they sacked them. Then the conversation went on to the negotiation went on to be shared by some ministers of Tifnumbu who were there to broker peace between these two, the unionist and the Dangote refinery. However, the media reported that while the wahala was going on, that the unionists, they succeeded in shutting down the gas supply to Dangote. I don't think anyone actually saw that as anything. However, towards the end of last week, people started experiencing like changes in price or the price of this cooking gas. According to people, they said, it was how much? It was a 230 naira per kg. Do you get that now? Suddenly, it started kind of like changing to 300, 400, 500 something, 600 something. Then it became very scarce that people can't even like get it to the point that people are queuing, long queue of gas cylinders, cooking gas cylinders, who are trying to get to buy to refill, so to say. Why is that? Why? I mean, what's going on? So the NNPC, the new NNPC guy, Ojulari, now said, oh, the reason was because some people were hoarding it. They're hoarding the product in anticipation that the wahala between Dangote and PENGASSAN will probably lead to price surge. And that's what created the scarcity. For few are selling, they are selling as much as 2,500 naira per kg. Do you understand? Like, that's like how many percentage? I mean, that's like 1,000% increase, isn't it? Right? Well, I'm coming. First, the scarcity, the reactions, and the NNPC. And then one other guy who just came out to say fighting Dangote was absolutely unnecessary for PENGASSAN, because Dangote is not just an individual, he is an institution. Hitman said that. First, the street. How much? Some said they got it for 1,200. You? I've got something on that.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Matthew.
Machi. Yeah, you come to purchase gas here.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since around 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yes, I came from Ayobo side.
Ayobo.
Yes.
Ah. So there is no other gas selling over there?
No any other gas selling over here. Someone even told me that this place, I thought coming here, when I come here, I just get what I want to get and leave. Only to come here and see that the queue is nothing to write about. And my wife already told me I shouldn't come home if I didn't find gas in.
Wow.
So I need to just get the gas and go home. I don't know, maybe before 4 p.m. I can go back home. I don't even know. But the queue here, it's nothing to write home about.
How much is it? You have idea?
It's 1-2. People say it's 1-2, sir.
Packaging?
Yeah, packaging.
Okay.
Packaging. But some places, but they don't still have. Some places they are selling 2.5. But at this place, this is the cheapest place. That is 1-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you want to advise the government?
I don't even know because I haven't experienced this since I was born. I'm 42 years old. Since I was born, I haven't experienced this. I don't know. Government seek no advice from us. Whatever we say, we are just saying it to our pocket. So whatever they want to do, they just make we citizens, the people, feel good about everything they are doing. Let us benefit from them. That is all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning, brother.
Do you see how many people there? Is that not even like health hazard? Should there not be like some form of warning, hazard warning and all that? Like everyone with their own cylinders that they believe are empty. But how many of them are truly empty? That is serious health hazard, I believe. Or fire, I say fire hazard, a fire health hazard. Nigerians are tired. Genuinely, I have to be honest with you. If you have had, forget about those trolls on social media. If you meet Nigerians who are indeed paying their own bills, not those who are feeding off people. Do you get that now? Not those who are, it's much like roaches that just eat off anything. No. People who work, who have families, who pay their bills. When you meet them, you will know that, man, they are exhausted. Mostly. And that is why when they get angry, it is mostly about wrong things. Have you noticed that? That Nigerians will just get so mad about absolute nonsense. Grown-up men, people who don't you could see them, they argue about nonsense, getting so tense, so angry, so enraged. Say, what's happen? What's happen, bros? Why you get so angry like this? I don't know. Say, but you are so angry. Like ever don't they beg you since you just say, you don't know why you did angry? Say, I don't know, bros. I don't know. Something just tell me, say, we can just para. Say, wow, now Chris, you did so madness be this, so when you did mad, when you don't know why you did angry. That's the situation that people have picked, They can't explain why they are angry. They can't because they have become so overwhelmed and exhausted. So few ones who still have their minds intact, those who still are able to put their thoughts